Now we all know that restaurant prices, specifically fancy restaurant prices, are absurdly bad. Heck, even McDonald's prices are going out of the way. But have you ever heard of cutting a cake price? And that also $110. Bloody $110 for cutting a bloody cake. And even more absurd is that if you bring your own cake. This was the case for Justin Loves Sushi influencer who had to pay $110 for just cutting a cake. It was not about buying the cake there, it was just them cutting the cake. That's all. That's for that they charge $110. I'm baffled by that number. I know that restaurants charge huge amounts, but to cut a bloody cake? Huh? This happened on May 14 in Los Angeles, which I would say from what all that things I have heard, that place is expensive. I know it's an important place, but heck, it cannot be that expensive to the point that you have to charge $110 just to cut a bloody cake. Yes, I know that there are fees if you bring your own things, like when you go to a restaurant with your own wine, they do provide a wine bottle opening tool, but that does not cost that much.
I wanted to make a follow-up video about the video I made about getting charged $110 at the rooftop restaurant in Beverly Hills. There was a lot of attention on the video and a lot of comments, and I just want to clear some things up. I want to say that we understand that there's a cake cutting fee. We brought our own outside cake for someone's birthday, and we understand that there's a fee for doing that. But if the biggest problem and the reason why I made the video is because they never disclosed the price or the fee to us. We were all a couple drinks deep, and then the server asked, "Do you want us to cut the cake for you?" We said sure, and then when they handed us the receipt, $110 cake cutting charge, which I thought was super unfair, because when you're offering a service or something, you should always disclose the fee so that both parties can be in agreement, but that never happened.
I agree with that woman that if you are charging $110, you should at least tell them, at least tell the person that is paying that it would cost that much. I mean, when you are eating food, you see the cost of the food, so it should be the same. That if you are going to charge $110, at least say something about it.
But since then, they have reached out to me and they are offering a full refund for the cake cutting, and they also invited me to go back. I did see that a lot of people are leaving 1-star reviews for the restaurant, which I do think is quite unfair, because they're saying it's their experience. The whole experience wasn't bad. The rooftop is beautiful. The restaurant is beautiful. The food is pretty good. It's just expensive, but what can you expect at a Beverly Hills rooftop restaurant? So I do think that is quite unfair because they're getting these unfair reviews. I still stand by what happened, but I really do appreciate them making things right, and hope that this video is a learning lesson for not only us to always ask when we're bringing an outside cake, is there a charge, and for other people to ask too.
So yeah, from the looks of it, at least something good came out of this. At least she is getting a refund and at least getting a chance to go back there, no matter how expensive that is. Also, since then they have lowered their price from $110 to $5. So that's a huge jump in cost. But still, who decided that $110? I am still asking that $110. And for that, they also stated that we are so sorry you were not properly informed of our cake cutting fee. Please know that this is not reflective of our standard, and you should have been notified of the fee once you bought the cake. So at least there is that. They are admitting their mistake, but they are not denying that $110 fee. Though due to lot of people, like the lady said, a lot of people were bad reviewing that restaurant and a lot of people were complaining, so they did reduce the price to $5 from $110. So there's that. But yeah, that's all. Bye.